Zidane Danny, Election Ninja here, and welcome back to Election Ninja's Lab. So what is love? It's a common question, and honestly, I'm curious how many people actually know the answer to this. Because I I personally think that I know the answer, but a lot of people seem to think that love is something that's just not understandable, or love is a romantic feeling that you feel inside your heart when you see someone that you think is cute or whatever. That's not love, guys. Yes, these things are important with love, but love isn't necessarily those things. A lot of that's something that's kind of an interesting thing to always discuss. A lot of people will use "I love this person" or whatever, when honestly what they really mean is that they deeply like that person. A good example of this is basically saying in Japanese "daisuki desu," which basically means big love. That's a good equivalent. But love itself is not necessarily that exact thing. Liking someone is not necessarily love. And that's something that Miraculous, luckily, actually handles it extremely well. There are a lot of shows that I've watched and I've read that tackle love. And many of them do it successfully, but many don't. And that's kind of the reason why I have yet to watch A Silent Voice. Or, yeah, A Silent Voice. Because of the fact that just from the trailer, it bothers me. Like, the idea of, hey, yeah, this guy that picks on this girl and takes away her hearing aids, and eventually they get together. I'm worried that it might be sending the wrong idea, but I don't know, so I'm not going to use that as an example. But the simple fact of the matter is that that's not love. And the same goes for many other things that people consider, oh, it's romantic. It's not, guys. Things like 50 Shades of Grey, that's not romantic, guys. It's really not. And the same goes for the Twilight series. It's basically manipulation. And it's awful. It's the fact that that is at all making you think that it's romantic is really a big problem. Things that are romantic are things like Wolf Children. Yes, it's not actually about romantic love, but it is about love. That is true love. The relationship between Hana and her husband, that is true love. But things that don't are not. So I don't understand why people think that. I don't know. Miraculous handles it extremely well, and unfortunately, we haven't actually seen actual love bloom. We've all seen that, oh, Ladybug and Cat Noir, or Marina and Adrian, or whatever, they obviously have feelings for each other, and so on and so forth. It's obvious. They have their love. But it just quite simply doesn't happen. So, yeah. Their love for each other just hasn't shown up. But the love between Adrian and Kagami, as well as Luca and Marinette, that is what we often will see as love and the feeling that we have when we are in love. We find these people that they make us feel happy and stuff. When actually, that's not true love. Now, do not get me wrong. Luca does love Marinette, but Marinette's love, quote unquote, for Luca isn't real. She just has a crush on him. She probably sees that he's a cool guy and that he's a nerd like her um for Jagged Stone. Yeah, the two of them share interests, but their feelings of love aren't necessarily complete. The love between Marinette and Adrian, though, that is true love. The two of them will often go out of their way to make sure that the other person has a good life. Adrian, his first action, even though it gets him yelled at by Marinette, that is he's doing something good to basically make sure that she doesn't have gum on her chair, and then apologizes and explains what was going on, and then to continue to apologize, offers his umbrella to her. That, while it may not seem as while everyone freaks out at that scene because that is honestly true love, that's not the only time that it happens. Adrian, once again in that episode, talks to as Cat Noir talks to Ladybug and says, "It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. I am here to help you." And he is. Everything continues, and their love for each other continues. Then, for Marinette, yeah, she has her feelings for Adrian, as well as for Cat Noir. When they're in combat, she is constantly making sure that he's okay. She's protecting him. The biggest instance of this was Zombie Zoo. How when he was being kissed by the zombies, she took a moment to look at him with true love in her eyes, knowing that he was there to protect her. And she swears that she will make sure that it's the same goes for him. It's amazing. Then, of course, there is her love for Adrian himself, which honestly, yeah, it often seems like it's just romantic, juvenile love or whatever. And honestly, it's not. You'll notice that in episodes such as Party Crash, or not Party Crasher, but Puppeteer 2, as well as, I believe, a few others, she takes the time to say that she cares. And I believe Frozer, whatever the ice skater one was, I keep forgetting its name. Those two episodes, as well as the season finale, which is coming up soon, she puts aside her love for him to make sure that he's happy. And it's awesome. And the same goes for when she gave him his scarf in Bubbler. Even though someone obviously took off her signing the picture, signing it, she is okay with it. And she'd rather him be happy knowing that his father gave him a gift than the fact that she gets acknowledged for it and that he falls in love with her. That's more important to her, and that is true love. I want to do a video at some point going over every single moment of their true love, but honestly I don't really have the time. We'll have to wait and see exactly what happens, but I think that once the reveal comes, might be a good time to actually talk about that. But anyways, guys, hopefully that helps you understand that true love, it's not about the romantic feelings, it's caring for someone. Caring for someone beyond what you know. And hopefully if you guys are someone who is looking for love, yeah, you find someone like Luca, like Marinette, like Adrian, who actually cares about your feelings first and foremost. But it's also important that you care about their feelings first and foremost. And then, when you find that person, your love will probably continue for many, many years. And I hope it does. And I hope that you guys can be happy in whatever relationships that you end up in. But anyways, guys, that's going to conclude this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. And, of course, if you're new, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. If you have your own theories for this channel, or you want to talk about something, then definitely discuss it down in the comments below. Or head over to my Discord where you can discuss your own theories for anything that I've talked about on this channel. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!